Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. They don't get the stop until he reaches that 25-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Washington first down. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Here we go, here we go.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Justin Reed with the tackle.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Daniels back to throw. Finds Johnson out of the backfield. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready, set.
2nd and 1.
Ready. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Daniels now. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
First down from the 42. Throwing now, Daniels. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Jalen Lane, the one he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Ready. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Martin picks it off. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now run, James. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
It's 2nd and 18 at the 37-yard line.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Rourke from the gun. Teams back it goes, Jordan James. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Let's go.
Putting a receiver in motion. He'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it first and goal from the 8.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, punt? Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Money with James. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on 1st down. More to come.
Another snap from the 8 here. It's 2nd and goal. Play fake. It's Rourke. And he brings it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he's stopped on the run back of the 27.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Get it. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Get it.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they face 2nd down.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
They'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Now Daniels to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, spots at the 37. It's going to be 3rd down.
Kate, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Complete beyond the marker. He gets loose down the right side. And he won't be able to take it all the way. Got close, though. Out of bounds just shy of that 10-yard line. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They're running out of pistol with Johnson. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Commander's ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
Cowboy 80. 19 Lion.
To throw, Daniels. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the 49ers have it now, and he's 8th pick of the year. Now that right there, that is rising to the occasion in the red zone, partner. Could have saved 3 points there, maybe twice that with that interception.
You know, these defenders are willing to bend and bend. These offenses are so good in this league, and they know how critical the red zone is. And when you get an interception like that, you just break. You break the will of that offense and the confidence, and those are big time. You're right. Put some points on the board for that defense with that effort.
Carry here for James. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Rourke out of the shotgun. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
We go, 3rd and less than a yard. Rourke. And he'll get it up to the 44. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
San Francisco.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. This is James. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Here's Robinson up the middle, and he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play, and that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
See how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Run now with James. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 60 Bisons, go.
Play action with Rourke. Connects on the crosser. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That wasn't going anywhere else on that play. It's one of the ones called specifically for the tight end because they know he's able to get a good release off that play action, and then he gets himself in space to do some damage.
First down now, ball at the 33. Running this with... It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it! And the Commanders pick this one up! They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down.
So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one. Take that fumble away. The officials overturn the call and say he was down. Now Rourke to throw. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, 49ers.
Offense is set. First and 10. Working inside the red zone. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals are...
And he misses the point after, so this stays a 6-point game. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there, and he's going to put it back in play. That's going to be taken in at the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
Bronco 80. Buffalo 18.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
It's Johnson on second down. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Give him 8 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Got it. Ready?
First and 10 now from the 46.
Ready. Let go.
Play action now with Daniels. Well, right side, caught by Smith. And he's able to get it past midfield and down onto the 49er side.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out.
Here we go.
Third and short.
60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready.
Third and short, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out. Give him 5 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
Come on. Come on. Set.
From the gun, Johnson. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way Still in that running back, sorry. We did not give you any chance.
Okay, break.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Good strike downfield to Lane. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Washington Commanders first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Ready, ready?
Shotgun handoff to Johnson. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's second and 11. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
We're watching the defense not just generate turnovers, but really add to them. A return like that, think about it, that's 4 or 5 plays that you just saved your offense from as they try to make that interception, yet another one, count.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. First and 10 coming up. Shotgun now for Rourke. Finds him over the middle. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
49er first down. First and goal, San Francisco.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Robinson will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Extra point try now from Pinheiro.
Extra point.
The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers bump the lead up to 13 points.
Commanders 7. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Back.
They give to Johnson on the option. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Ready. Let go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 49ers' 47-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Get it. Viking 18. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Third down. Niners going with some dime coverage here.
Let's go. Ready.
Again, Daniels to the air. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Washington calls it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So a new set of downs. Here we go. First and 10.
27-yard line.
Press go 80.
To the air again. Daniels. It is caught left side. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10.
60. Go.
Daniels is going to throw again. Escapes the pocket. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Let's go. Gravity Lions. Ready, ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Pass it down close. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. They got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner.
Okay, ready.
Their work doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's second and 20.
Ready.
Daniels. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a one-score game before halftime. Coup on now for the extra point. That's no good. The veteran misships one rather surprisingly, and they leave a point after on the table. So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends our half, or if we get a play from scrimmage, as this one's away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. One last play before the break. One final shot before the half. And he's not going to get something done. They take him down. So that's how our first half's going to end. A momentum-building play for their defense. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. They run. It's James. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go.
Play fake. It's Rourke. Nice gain left side. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. They strike for 23 yards. And that gives the 49ers the first.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get it to a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, Shaq.
To the air, here's Rourke. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two. It could have gone the other way.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10. Dive play straight ahead. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
DBs out there for the Commanders on 3rd. They'll motion him out of the backfield. 3rd and long for him here. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Loss of 12 yards. And it's 4th down.
So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. You better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And they don't snap it in time. Wow, Brock, that could take them out of field goal range. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call's going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Blake Gillikin will kick it away.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here's Daniels. 49ers close it in, and down he goes. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
I'm not sure that deficit's going anywhere anytime soon. If anything, this is a defense that sees their offense creating not a ton of separation on the board, knowing they've got to shoulder the load. And sacks like that go a long ways towards doing it.
Cowboy 80. 60 Maverick. 60 back. Go.
Daniels now. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now guy that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Lucky to avoid that turnover. Might need some more luck here if they want to convert on this 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Going with the screen to Johnson. He brushed him off with ease. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Timeout called on the field. We've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. Gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield.
First and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
The 49ers find themselves in a great starting spot here. 1st and 10 coming up. Setting him on the dive. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory. Even 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
Rourke out of the shotgun. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
These quarterbacks in the league, they are getting so good at taking care of the football. It's hard. They didn't get a pick last week, found a way to win. But when a quarterback gives you an opportunity, you've got to take advantage of it. It's kind of like that batting practice fastball. When it's down the middle, you got to hit it.
Lucky to still have this football, Brock. Now let's see if they can come through on 3rd down. Back to throw, Rourke. Screen play here for James. He has the 1st and still going past the 35. And finally stopped at the 34. A gain of 15 there. And that means it'll be 1st down, San Francisco.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Now here he goes on the boot. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go now.
Rourke from the gun. Will get it complete to Brian Robinson Jr. And it'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff.
kickoff.
Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
34-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Deputy! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now Daniels to throw. They connect on the deep shot. And he has this down to the 34. Give him 32 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
10 at the 34-yard line.
So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35.
Deputy Lions. Steady.
This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Let's go. Warrior step 70 Timberwolf.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation. It's just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Cox, this is Lane. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
It's his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
You know what I love about this? Never showing panic. When he leaves the pocket, look at his eyes. They continue to search downfield. They're never looking at the rush. They're finding the open man downfield before running out of real estate.
Got some room to work. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Washington Commanders first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Daniels from the pistol. Brought in right side. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
A 4-yard loss.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Go.
Daniels going to keep it. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. On the move, headed right. And he runs out of room before he can get to that marker. So now we're going to see what they decide to do, Brock, on this 4th and 1.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Here we go. Shot. Ready. Viking 18.
He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he gets it on the sneak. Touchdown. The Commanders shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Jaden Daniels win the touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Extra point by Kuhn is up and good. And the Commanders cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Commanders 20. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. McCole Hardman now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Toss this one out to James. And they will stop him at the line on what proves to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's 49ers football, and we'll see if they can close things out for a win. Now nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Shotgun now for Rourke. And this one is launched downfield. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Here's a give inside to James. Fights his way through a tackle. And he's brought down after a gain of about 6 inside the 40.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
Let's go now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the 1st down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Rourke. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Second and 10, still at the 28. Now Rourke to throw. Cut at the 10-yard line. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal.
Let's go.
Rolling back in the backfield, and they give it to him. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
This one's caught. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Head to 60. Head to 60.
Rook to throw. And it's incomplete on third and goal. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that forces them to fourth and goal. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late. It puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up.
Second down and 10.
Tag. 19, 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Out of the gun, Daniels. Tried to connect, but it lines up incomplete.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on, come on. Set. Ready.
They'll air it out on third. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
First down from the 42.
Mustang 19. 60 Bison. 65. Come 19. Come 19.
To the air again, Daniels. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for a Washington first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
All set to go now from the 35. On first down, here's Daniels. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up second down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Ready?
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10.
Not 65.
Again, Daniels to the air. It's caught. This is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
Looking inside the red zone. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Trying to find his tight end. So now it'll be second and goal.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal.
Let's go now. 77 Wolf. Go.
To throw again, it's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Got it. Ready?
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther 60.
Daniels is going to throw again. And it's incomplete on third and goal.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Field goal attempts coming now from Younghoe Koo. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within one score here in the fourth.
His make there, they had to have that one. And it really does set up a judgment call down on the field. This is where special teams coach and head coach are talking about game management. You've got 3 timeouts left, so you really can write either script you want. Onside kick or send it deep.
Great starting spot here for the 49ers. They're headed up first and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Play action with Rourke. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And now it's second down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Running back sent in motion left. Rourke from the gun. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. Get some space around midfield. Has a hole left, room to run. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
Return starts at the 3. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Here's Daniels. Connecting on the slant. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Here we go, set. 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. This one falls incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Lane. So it'll be 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Playing zone coverage in the NFL, we focus so much on the safeties and corners, but so many times it's the linebackers that are the X factors. They make that zone defense go. Tremendous awareness to knock that ball away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. He's going to throw it again. He throws a bullet to the center of the field.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprised that QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19, go! 18, go!
Throw here, 3rd down. Good strike downfield to Lane. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Ready.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Landover. Commanders, 14 points back. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock. Don't come away with any points just yet.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you have a great chance to win.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Play number 9 of the drive. This is going to be 3rd and 5 to go. Looking to throw it. Rolling left, buying some time. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Commanders now within 1 score in the 4th. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. His 4th total score of the game.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Washington will line up for a 2-point
Back to throw. And he has it in the end zone for 2, and that's going to chip away a little bit of that deficit. They get the 2 out of it, partner. Nicely done, but into double coverage. Felt like they kind of got away with one there.
That is a quarterback's best friend. I can't tell you how many times your players, your teammates, your offensive skill guys around you come back to huddle. Just say, give me a chance. Please, just give me a chance. Throw it up. I'll make you look good. And he did right there.
Needed to try it. We all get it, but didn't work. Still now have those 3 timeouts to fall back on.
They did need to try it, but I think there is a school of thought of, hey, also kick it deep with those 3 timeouts. So now your defense can't give up a yard. Right now, you've really burdened your defense to get a quick stop, a quick stop, a quick stop, and make sure they do not give up any yardage to this opposing offense.
Let's go defense. First down from the 42. Now run, James. And we'll take this ahead for 7. We've got 2nd and 3 now.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable 2nd down.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Running left is Robinson. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Running with James. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's 4th down. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. He was good on his first kick. Going to need to hit this one well to go 2 for 2. This kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll make it a 2-score game.
The best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, set. Ready, right?
Now Daniels to throw. Headed out right. He can run it. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
Well, I think he was looking for that running lane and that running room from the very start right there, partner. Even as he worked through his progression initially, he was waiting for space to open, and then he takes advantage with his legs.
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Okay, ready?
Down 2 scores, no timeouts remaining, long odds ahead of him. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now out of the shotgun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked by Marquis Siegel.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. Line up the design keeper. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close the campaign out with a victory.
Yeah, you know, once those playoffs are out of the picture, your focus really becomes